Hola muchachos, welcome here. Mildly embarrassing, never had this happen to me before. A few days ago, I was looking at my credit card bill and I realized we spent a lot. It was on various things. Me and Kieran had like a little bit like of a weekend date by ourselves. We spent a good amount of money there, as well as we had to do a lot of stuff to the house. We spent a lot of money there. I bought so many groceries this month because we were hosting a bit, so I spent a lot of money there. I've been trying to like really put more money into my work, and I put a little bit too much money into my work and I spent a lot of money there. Kieran also, I know this is weird, Kieran had to buy underwear and socks this month. We spent a lot of money there. Underwear and socks, not cheap. Usually I'm so good and smart with my money, and this month credit card bill was a little bit higher than I would have liked it to be, for sure. And I looked at Kieran and Kieran looked at me, and after we kind of were like, oh my gosh, we decided to do a no buy for the next 30 days. I don't know if you know what a no buy is. It's not very often we have ever done it for a month. Usually it's for a week or 2 weeks, but this time we were like, you know what, let's do a no buy for an entire month. That is what this video is about, and I'm going to be taking you along with me for the month. We're gonna see how much money I end up spending at the end of the month, and also kind of how much money we end up like saving at the end of the month. Money is important. Someone that is wise with a lot of money or a little money is deemed as wise. The Bible says it. I believe it. It is so true. So we want to be wise with the amount of money that we have been given, and I kind of want to just share about that with you, maybe encourage you guys to not spend as much money. But for the next 30 days, I'm going to be on a no buy, as well as my husband and my 3 children that are under 3 years old, so I don't really have to worry about them. I hope you guys like this video. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. I like to do kind of challenge videos here and there. I need to do them more often because I really enjoy them. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Rules for this no buy. In general, you're not really supposed to buy anything. The only exception of things that you can buy are gas, because we need to go places. If we have appointments that we have to pay for, which I actually don't think we do, but if we so happen to have like an emergency appointment, that's an exception. And on that same line, emergencies. Lastly is groceries, but keeping it minimal. We spent a lot of money on groceries last month, and this month I just want to keep it a little more minimal. If not, maybe cut it in half. So yes to gas, minimal food, like not minimal in the sense like, hey, we all get to share an apple for dinner, but using things in the freezer, fridge, pantry, not always buying new stuff, but using as much stuff as we can, make it stretch out a little bit, clean out our cupboards for moving day. But that's pretty much the rules. No clothes or shoes, household items. No more eating out, no more to-go coffee, none of that stuff. We are on a strict no buy. I feel like we should probably set some sort of a goal. At the end of this month, I don't want our credit card bill to be more than $1,500. And I know some of you being like, whoa, that's still a lot. Not for us, because we do both travel a lot, so gas counts for a lot. Also, our cell phone bills will be included, and groceries. Also, we live in Canada, so it's Canadian dollars, so it's different from everyone else's dollars. And I always like this. This is always a good challenge, and if you guys want to do this challenge, please do, and let me know how you do it, whether it's for a day, a week, or a month. I think it's very cool and very important. So let's go ahead, get started. Here's to eating cereal every meal. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm trying to think of what day. So we started on Monday and it's Sunday, so we're 6 days in. So we're 6 days in.
You started on Monday.
I started on Monday.
How many days a week?
We're a week in.
You started last Monday.
Yeah, and today's Sunday.
So tomorrow is Monday again?
Yeah.
So that'd be 8 days.
Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You're right, it is 7 days. Okay, so yeah, I know, I don't though. Okay, so we're 7 days into this no buy challenge. End of week 1 update. Okay, so my update is I have spent $108 on groceries, which I'm feeling pretty darn solid about for a week. For someone that shops only like well-raised meats, organic, all that kind of stuff, easily rack up 250 bucks a week.
We're starving.
No, but I only spent...
I had to punch another hole in my belt.
Okay, so we spent $108 there. I did 2 fails. So for our emergency funds, we actually had to get the oil change in the car because we are way over our kilometers. So we did get the oil change, which is not a fail, that's an emergency. My fail consisted of $11 to get my car washed, as well as $25 to get my nails done, because I forgot that I already pre-booked an appointment to get my nails done. We have failed there for our no buy. But oh no, we failed a third time. You guys will already know this by now, but we bought a house. We really failed for that part of the no buy. Calling that maybe an emergency because we're running out of space. Anyway, feeling strong. We're still going good. We got 3 more weeks to go, and I feel like this is a perfect time to do our no buy to save a little bit more money when it comes to moving and then moved into the house. Oh, and there was another emergency. We're getting a will done, so that's money there too. There's been a couple of oh man, no wait. Kieran got his teeth filled. That's another emergency. All of our emergencies are racking up. Anyway, so a few emergencies, not that big of a deal, but our cheats, we're not gonna cheat anymore. We're gonna stay on target, right Kieran?
Yeah, it's for silly things we don't need.
Yeah, like getting our nails
eating
done.
Eating
Eating
our
out,
nails done.
washing our car. We're doing good, we're going strong, and we'll update you guys in a little bit here. Thought I would give you guys a quick update. We're at the end of week 2, feeling strong, going so strong. Definitely have stick to the full-on no buy. Last week we spent $108 on groceries, and honestly a lot of money on gas. We always spend lots of money on gas. This week for groceries, $150, which is a little bit more than last time, but my goal every single week is to spend less than 200 bucks in groceries. So as long as it's under that $200 mark, I'm pretty darn thrilled. We did have our will written up, which costs money, but that for us is really an emergency type of thing to do. That gives us peace of mind in case me or Kieran or both of us pass while our kids are still little. We wanted to get that done. It's been a long time coming. Glad we got that done. Also, I'm at like the 2-week period of my nails and they're just starting to grow out. One of them has kind of chipped a little bit and I'm like, no, we're not getting our nails done. We're gonna go through with this. I'll be fine. So that is good. Definitely our meals have been a big step down. We're having pancakes more, we're having oats a lot of like breakfast type of foods just because they're a lot cheaper. A lot of meat-free dinners, which we do a lot of the time, but it's just that much more incorporated into our lives because meat is expensive. What else? We're also moving in a few weeks here. I'm just wanting to buy some things for the space, but having this no buy is kind of giving me the ability to wait and to keep myself accountable in waiting and not buy anything until we're actually in our space. It's kind of the excitement buying. I'm excited, I want to get this stuff for the kids in their room, but this is just giving me a chance to hold off on all that. So yes, things are going good. I'm wearing my puff sleeve sweater, so that's why we look puffy. I'm trying to think of like a total. I think as of right now, for gas and groceries and the couple of slip-ups we did in week 1, we're under $500. I think that's where we're at. I do kind of think we're gonna make it under our $1,500 goal, but we'll see. You never know what's gonna happen, we'll see. So we are at the end of week 3. I just wanted to show you guys our, our fridge. So usually this is so full, this is full, it's like there's no space left. We've gone through so many condiments, which is perfect to kind of get through before our move, so that is so great. The top shelf is almost empty. We have some leftovers here. The kids are everywhere.
And we got juice.
We do have juice because juice is a good necessity. We have some almond milk. We have some hamburger buns because we're gonna have some veggie burgers, which are right here, the California style veggie burgers. We've emptied a ton of our freezer. I always have my big bag of spinach. We have some baby food for Elizabeth, but like we've really cut down on what has been in our fridge and freezer. We still have lots. Whoa, Calvin, sorry. Who needs hands? We still have lots of produce, which is good. Super cut down in our pantry as well. A lot, which is fabulous. And a lot of these things we're really just gonna get through. There's a bug right there. In the next week or so. It's about 2 weeks until, I spat everywhere. 2 weeks until moving day. We are very excited, and so far our no buy is going great because we're just pulling out so much food, hi baby, that usually we can either forget about or not get to until later. And now, Cal, don't put the salt. We'll put that back. And now we're just getting through all this stuff that usually gets kind of forgotten about or pushed aside. So for our no buy this week, we spent a good amount of money on gas, but we did our groceries at $183. That's super solid. I feel like next week we're gonna maybe hit over that 200 mark. I'm gonna try my very best not to. This is beautiful, Ives. High fives it. That wasn't a high five. Try another one with your feet. Oh yeah, nice. I feel like next week there will be a little bit more like, oh, we need some more groceries. I'm going to try, please don't touch that. Whenever I'm on the camera, kids think they can go into everything, touch everything, comes in the pantry. But so far, we are very much under our budget. Haven't eaten out at all. Have not eaten out at all. We're going strong, I'm feeling good. I'll see you guys at the end of week 4. Oh, for some reason I thought my head would be like here. It's not. I'm gonna have to sit on my leg. Okay, so it is the end of week 4 of my no-buy. We are officially out of our no-buy as of actually a couple days ago. I wanted to update you guys now because this is the only time I have. And I also wanted to let you guys know some of the first things that I bought when we were off our no-buy. So first, everybody, we spent $1,400 for the entire month, minus some of our other like emergency expenses. I'm just strictly talking about food, gas, cheating, because there was a couple times, like I said before, we cheated. All in all, we spent $1,400 and I am very pleased with that. I think especially because we had some other emergency expenses that we had to take care of. And that's the thing, you never really know when someone's gonna have to get their teeth pulled, or you get flat tires on the side of the road, which happened to me this month. Or you gotta get a will filled out for the security of your children in case you or your husband pass away. There will almost always be some sort of an emergency expense or expenses every single month. So keeping a lot of groceries and gas money and other stuff down gives you the ability to fulfill those emergency expenses and to go into them without feeling like, oh, how are we gonna make it this month? But no, I haven't bought any pieces of clothing, no toys for the kids. Any sort of activity that we did was going to the park, going for a walk, free admission kind of places. Kieran usually goes to a barber shop to get his hair cut, but I went to cosmetology school and I was like, let me cut your hair. So instead of him going to a barber shop, I cut his hair, I cut my hair, cut Abby's hair, and he cut Calvin's hair. This is so good. So we did very good for not buying anything for 30 days, just the necessities, the minimum. It was very cool, very awesome. A lot of our food that was not really forgotten about, but just kind of pushed back, I brought forward and started making meals with that. Getting through all that stuff, just getting through a lot of what we can. It means the less that we have to pack when we move, which we will be doing so extremely soon. First thing I bought when we were off of our no-buy was coffee. We went through our whole bag of coffee beans, and Kieran really enjoys his coffee, but we are very serious when it comes to a no-buy and buying nothing for a certain amount of time. So when we were off, we bought coffee because we were without coffee for about 2 weeks, and we really enjoy coffee every couple of days. So coffee and lavender, like literal lavender buds. We went to a like lavender farm and it was stunning. They have lavender lattes, and I've been here and there and been served lavender lattes, so we bought coffee and lavender so I can make myself lavender lattes. And that is what I bought when we got off our no-buy. And I have also put in an order for some shoes for the kids for summer. But that's it. And right now I'm just really still on kind of being very minimal with groceries, using up what we have, continuing that mindset, and then move into our house and maybe stock up on a few kind of essentials that we need when it comes to eating and stuff. So this month was successful. I felt very good about it. I want to hear what you guys think about it in a comment down below. Cheers to all of you, and let me know if you have ever exercised a no-buy, or maybe after watching this video you think maybe it would be like a good idea. Thank you for watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye. Oh, it's so nice to have coffee again.